This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
380. Yeah.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. 380. Ready.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Chargers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. This complete to Pope. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Into space. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
Set. Ready.
A run. This is Hampton. Yeah. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
21-yard line.
380. 380.
Now Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Go.
They'll run with Hampton. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Go. Set.
On play action. Now Herbert. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
At the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 19, 18, 19 light.
They'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
59, 59, 80. Baylor tight. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Not just the 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
380.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
380. Run. 380. Run.
They'll go again with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are on top. It's 14-10.
Broncos 14. Chargers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. Back 80. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Set.
Now Herbert again. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 21
They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Set. Home troops right. Set.
Herbert to the air again, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Back to 60, back to 60.
Now, faking the give. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception. But, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 60, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Okay, ready?
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll throw with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Check. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
For the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Moody's kick is good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
33-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. To the left side. It's made by McConkey.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. That his 8th touchdown of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable with Reed. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo Eagles.
They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's
a gain there of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He'll try and throw through it, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll swing this out to Hampton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set. 380.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Set. 380.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Herbert to throw for it on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and goal.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
They'll try to run with Hampton. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Go.
Now, Herbert. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Start on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1.
Let's go. COVID-19.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air once more on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
19 right.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run, go. Set, go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set.
On first down, right back to Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 6.
Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
Yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the second. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of
This
5.
pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
5-9, 5-9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll run here, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chargers 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is brought in! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Herbert to the air again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. The game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.